Hey, what's up, everybody? Moog Monster here with my co-host Iron Duggar.
Hey.
Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome to Why the Fascination, or WTF as we like to call it. Nope, get out of your settings. There's nothing wrong with the color. It is pink. In honor of October being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, it's just trying to show my support. I've had a lot of family members I've lost to cancer, and Iron is currently in the battle of her life, and
I'm dealing with leukemia, which is a blood cancer.
Yeah, and you have been for a long time, and come a long way. Beat the odds so far, and just keep doing what you're doing.
Fighter.
So who do we got here? Emma, you said you were leaving. You just got here. That's okay, guys. Murray, what's up? Scotty, hey. Daily Dan, Last of the Wilds, what's up, Charlie? Hope you're doing good. Mark Dodman, what's up? Hey, Blue,
right on.
Stevie B, Mr. Lee, dude, you bailed on Daniela? Wow. Or you're hustling. You're doing both, aren't you? I've done that. Modded 2 channels at once.
Man with the plan.
Hey, Ida. Judy was just over. She's probably 2 and 2.
They got multiple screens open.
Oh no, I mean, because right now Cam Buckner is live. Buckeye Big. I mean, what do you call it? Dixie Cryptid. And he has Kerry Arnold and Mark Newble and Larry, and they're talking 168, and I just checked, they had like over 1,200 people watching.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
we're excited to see it. Are they releasing it?
No, I don't know what they're. I don't even know what I can't. I'm not watching it, obviously.
Well, no,
I did though. Where are we?
There goes Woo. Here we're gonna do that again.
It's gonna get noisy.
Woo zipping back and forth.
Oh. Ooh, didn't want to do that. So yeah, Michael Haywood, what's up, man? Hey. Bat Mom.
So awesome.
That was right, here. Wasn't I? Ooh, Mr. Lee, I'm telling, multitasking never leads to anything good. Right on.
At least they're here.
Sorry, I'm listening to this, but
it's a party.
Yeah. Okay, I can't sit there and watch that.
No, because we got our own party.
Damn right. So, hey, Joe, Squatching Cowboy. So what?
Joe, how's it going? So I had some weird new lights show up.
Yeah, I saw that video. Something pulsing, and that was in Anchorage.
I think it's like a beacon. Like it must be a new beacon out at the military base, because that's like right where it is. But it's bright. I mean, and it's new. It's definitely new. But it was lighting up the whole mountainside.
Yeah, you said
and
that.
Underneath of the clouds and everything. And now, normally the light pollution from Anchorage does a pretty good job, but that thing was like,
wow.
Yeah.
I wonder why they need something that bright.
I don't know. And then what's weird was like there was a lot of cloud cover, so I was like, well, that's what made me think it was a beacon, Hey, and out there was a ton of air traffic too.
Yeah, you said that too. That's weird.
Yeah.
Did you get any footage
at 3 a.m,
Oh geez.
Yeah. It was like from 3 to 4, and then right after about almost to 5-ish, it went back to normal. I was just, of course, by that point, just hooked.
So this weekend I went up to the fish camp. I went up on Saturday. Something came up. I came back on Sunday. But Saturday night, I'm sitting out on a picnic table, same place where I'd seen the lights, but directly across is the river. Like the river's, well, from where I'm sitting, it's 8 feet away, the riverbank,
Okay.
and then the river is probably another 20 feet to the next bank. So roughly 30 feet to the next bank. And I'm on the phone with Stevie, and I have her on speaker, and I hear like a motorcycle or a side by side in the distance, but it was directly across in the distance. Like I'd never heard a vehicle back there. And I mean, I've only been up there a handful of times, so I don't know what trails are back there or whatever. But I just got this feeling that, oh, shit, I've never heard something that close, but in that direction. And I was like, it's a good way. I got to pay attention because shit will get pushed, animals will get pushed.
Oh, right.
So I'm sitting there talking to Stevie, and the way the river runs, it comes around, and right in front of the house, it kind of forms like a little peninsula. So if anything comes to that peninsula, they have to go back because otherwise they have to go in the river. There's no way, or follow the bank. So I'm talking to her, and all of a sudden I hear something walking out there, and it's thick. You can't see a damn thing. I mean, and it's right where the one time I was out there, and a tree, the limb fell out of the tree while we were sitting there, right in front of us. It was stupid. I was like, wait a minute. um, so it sounded like it was maybe 60 feet away from me. If the other bank is 30 feet, and I'd say another 30 feet in, but you couldn't see anything. But I'm trying to listen, and Stevie's talking, and where she's sitting, she moved, so now she's picking up the air conditioner across the way. She's hearing the air conditioner, so she doesn't hear me saying shh, 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 shush, because I have the black screen, so I don't want to push the button to like mute her because I don't want it to light up. So I'm like, would you shush? She's still going on. I'm like, I'm standing on the bank. I'm like, would you shut up? I'm trying to hide the muffle the speaker. And finally, I hung up on her by accident, but it's just funny. Like, shh, shh,
Shh.
shush,
Hush.
stop talking.
I
But
want
she
the
couldn't hear
wax.
me because of the air conditioner, so it was just.
Uh,
So yeah,
that,
something came walking through. I couldn't tell, how big or what. It's if the ground there is the same height as the ground I'm standing on, then
okay.
I did hear something higher than something crawling along the ground, like a
Okay.
possum.
Right.
It
Right.
sounded higher. The branches were moving, so I couldn't tell what height, but at least 5 feet up. I could
Huh.
hear. That's where the sound's coming from. You hear something scurry through the underbrush, you know what it is. Um, you know,
Right.
Small.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Could have been a deer. That's possible.
Okay.
Could have been a pig, but
You
it
didn't
was
get a
weird.
glimpse of like any shadow or nothing.
No, it was dark.
Yeah.
I had the spotlight, and I lit it. I lit the area up like 3 times, and twice it stopped when I lit it up. And as soon as I let go of the light, turned it off, it would start walking again. But the one time it just kept walking like it didn't care. So that made me think it was, a critter, a small critter, because they don't give a shit about the light.
Right.
Who knows? But I felt bad for Stevie, though.
Yeah. My cat's
I
being
yelled at her and I
devious.
hung up on her.
Sorry, Stevie.
What's up, Connor? Mike's Adventures. What's going on? So yeah, I was planning to stay up there. I was planning the broadcast from up there. Actually, I was going to do this show from up there,
Right.
but I ended up coming back Sunday. Um, for my lighter.
Sorry. My cat is being a little brat. We're going to see a tail flick in my face any moment. I'm just about sure of it.
Sunday, I was packing up, and I had a fire going because I was burning some stuff, and
Mm. That's nice.
I hear walking behind me. It's behind this little cabin that's behind me. And I'm like, what the hell? And it's broad daylight. And I look, and here comes the neighbor's chicken. from behind the cabin. Scratching away. I'm like, you little bastard. I was starting to think, I wonder if it's fair game if they're on their property. Like, I haven't seen your chicken.
Chicken.
I have to say to Richie Evans, prayers. I know you're about to have, I think, surgery. If you're listening, oh, there you are. You're right there, buddy. I didn't even, I didn't think you were going to be there. Yeah, Mopar got in touch with me and told me what was up. Hey, Miss T, how are you, Terry? Good to see you. Hey, Papa Craig.
Papa, hi, Nana.
Who else is here? Everybody's sneaking in. There's Leslie. How are you? Cryptids Canada.
Yeah.
So your buddy's live, Leslie. Figured to be over there. I'm talking about Cam.
Oh.
No, we're at 34 people watching. Hey, if we're like that all night, perfect. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's 34 people that we get to just chill with.
Hang out. That's right. That's right.
You know me. It's quality, not quantity.
That's what it's all about.
Sounds like a dog just knocked on the door.
No, we'll be pacing back and forth probably.
Excuse me. Yeah, so this is the first time I think since I've been live that I haven't worn a black shirt. I think.
Wow. Wow. I'm having an effect on you. The pink is seeping over. Wait, I'm going the wrong direction.
It's bleeding. That'd be a cool camera trick.
Right? We got to work on some of those.
Great promo for 168 over there on Dixie Cryptid. Yeah, it is.
Right on.
And it's still not done.
Oh.
No, he said he's got one more section to put in it.
Oh, man. I thought they were going to premiere it.
No, not tonight.
Wow.
I just think it's funny that he had to go. No, it's good promo. Huh?
I was telling Bat Mom there's no such thing as too much pink.
Yeah, well, whatever.
You should
Paul Holland, how's it going?
Wow. So you're planning on heading back up to the fish camp?
Not in the near future.
Okay. Okay. Did you make your same announcement?
Yeah, basically.
Okay. You know, right on.
Maybe a little different, little refined, little, simpler or, but yeah, it's just, why not? You never know. Might just work. Oh, what, I have nothing to lose. Who else? Tom Paul, how's it going?
Hey, there's, hold on a second.
She's got a full house.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine.
You never know what you're going to hear.
I just popped into my head what he said earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. It's an inside joke.
Yeah, it's really, yeah. Compose. Get it back together. That would be entertaining, though.
I think Moog should offer himself. He will definitely see something before getting eaten. I don't plan on getting eaten.
Well, I don't know. It's like that flute thing. Not saying that you're going to get eaten or anything, but like doing that flute, you might be greeted with.
Oh, the grandfather thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't look that up yet.
Telling you. There's some education in there. I know it.
Oh, I'm sure there is. I just haven't had the opportunity to check it out yet. I want to. It's interesting.
Well, each like animal or creature or being, has a lesson to offer, and each one of them has their own.
and Sasquatch was truth.
Sabe is what they called it. Sabe, but Sasquatch. But yeah, Sabe was honesty.
Honesty, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. That's interesting.
Sometimes they may interchange the Sabe with a raven.
Okay.
Yeah.
Greg Raging Cajun, what's happening? Caucasian, Asian, Sasquatch. Well, how else do you pronounce that? Caucasian.
Yeah.
If you're in Boston, it's Caucasian. Sorry. Couldn't resist.
Daily Dan.
Hey, Sharon.
Hey.
I guess Dan put out a good video the other night, huh? It's off the chain,
Yeah.
man. Oh, not
It
that
was
one.
nuts.
I don't. Which one was it?
Well, the vocals that he gets out there in the backyard are crazy.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
They're often enough. Like he's got a bunch of videos. Need to get some trail cams out there.
They're pretty onto those things, aren't they?
Well, I'd be interested to see what happens.
Put out vocal
Because
recorders, so there's no
they're
infrared.
Yeah, they're right there up front, like just right there at his tree line. I mean, they sound like they're right up.
I'll have to check it
breathing
out.
on his neck. Some of them sound like a T-Rex. Like they sound some crazy noises out there. Be interesting.
I'll check it out.
Watch, it's an alligator or something. An alligator and a cougar.
Oh, look, the gator. Squirrel.
Yeah. It would be interesting, though. When places like that have a lot of activity, where they're right there.
And he is in South Carolina?
Greetings from
South Carolina. Is it
so.
north or is it south?
Uh-oh.
I got stuck, too. I was like...
Uh-oh.
Hold on.
South Carolina. You're right. Yeah. Greetings from South Carolina.
Greetings from South Carolina.
I should know. I was Daily Dan for a week or so. Making videos. That was fun.
Judy Wheeler says that Strangeland was getting knocks on his house or something.
Wow.
Something. It's Ozzy or somethings you got to worry about. It wasn't really knocking on their house. They were just flinging poo at it,
Well, we get flying squirrels out here.
That's cool.
And they'll land on the cabin and you're like, what is that? It sounds like, and it sounds like someone's hitting the cabin.
That's pretty cool, though.
But they're little flying squirrels. Yeah. I've actually watched them. Yeah. from the window, just woo, doosh. I was like, ah,
I looked out. I looked out before I left Arizona, staying with my dad's, doing the work there, and I open up the window and there's an imprint on the window of like a dove, like turned sideways, smushed up against. You see the feathers. I was like,
completely
how
splat.
did it? How did the beak leave a friggin' mark? Like, you saw the eye. You just saw everything. I was like, damn. I actually went outside and looked for a dead
Look,
bird, but no.
right? Managed to fly off from that face plant.
It's like, damn, who put a house there?
Yeah. We've tried putting up little things in front of the window because we have so many birds out there.
36 watching. Hit that like. Sorry, didn't mean to yell. That's not yelling, Stevie.
Stevie. Gypsy Road.
Oh, that's cool. After my surgery, I had a dove on my window ledge at the hospital.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
Yo, Gypsy Road, what's up, man?
That's neat.
I just put the gravy on my pork chops and put it in the oven. In 30 minutes, it's done. Oops.
Hmm.
Don't dry them out.
Don't dry them out. That's not
That's
my
why I like to bread my pork chops.
Oh my gosh. I've
Flour,
never.
egg, breadcrumbs, or whatever's available. As far as if I don't have breadcrumbs, I might have saltines. I might have Cool Ranch Doritos. I might have goldfish. I've used them all. I've breaded
Mm.
fish and pork chops and chicken with all these different,
Mm-hmm.
come out pretty cool. And
Yeah.
then you just fry them in oil. And
Right.
like if it's a thick pork chop, you just brown it and then throw it and finish it in the oven. But yeah,
Hmm.
those different crusts are awesome.
Yummy. That sounds
I've
good.
had I've had catfish with goldfish crust.
Mm. That would be yummy. Yeah. Wow.
All right, I gotta check
I
out.
am. I don't know. I like that onion soup stuff.
Judy Wheeler says Doug the Bounty Hunter found poo and sent it in. I don't know.
What?
Is that when he was searching for what's his
Brian,
name? Yeah, laundry.
laundry man.
Um, actually, dog bowed out because he got injured or something. He probably twisted an ankle or something. I don't know.
A lot of bad publicity after his daughter called him out.
I don't know. I don't know that part.
Yeah. She
I don't
called him
watch
out.
the news.
Well, my sister's all about that thing.
Yeah, you told me. She back home?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she got home last night. Well, this morning at, what is it? Probably 6 o'clock your guys' time. She made it all day, late
All
night
right.
run.
Well, glad she's safe.
Yeah.
Um, Iron's sister just moved from the cold state to the warm state.
Yep.
She came from Alaska. Now she's living in Florida.
She was loving it.
So, which is cool because it gives you an excuse to get your ass to Florida.
Yeah. That'll be fun. Then we can do a live show side by side.
Absolutely. Yep.
And I
When
could
I
go
go
like,
like this, I'll actually poke you in the ear.
yeah.
Lockbeard, what's up, man? Sorry, I saw you earlier, but it was like really early before the show.
Awesome. Did he go live?
Hmm?
Was he live today? Is that what you
Oh, I
said?
have no idea. No.
Oh.
When we just before we went on, I saw him pop up.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm here.
Mike. Yeah, he's not really talking about it. Um, I just he's been busy working, so that's been occupying his time. But yeah, he doesn't really want to talk about it. Um, I told you what happened, and nothing changed. I just think I think it screwed him up a little bit because it's just odd that he not odd, but he believed in it for 10 years where he was he'd go out with a buddy and they go hiking around in the woods, but whether he was actually out there or was he actually squatching or was he just going through the motions, um because when he saw it they were fishing, you know
Right.
and he kept saying it wasn't what I expected, it wasn't what I was expecting. I'm like, well, what the fuck were you expecting? Well, something from a movie or like,
Harry and the Hendersons.
yeah, like would
Chewbacca? I don't know. That
yeah,
dude?
I don't know what he, but I think it's cool that how he what he saw and how he saw it.
Yeah.
A mother and a child, you know, and she just tucked him in behind the child in behind her, and they just squatted down
Squad
and
thing.
waited it out.
Didn't move.
Nope. And no threat, no, they saw each other though.
Yeah, it's really interesting behavior because you get these so many different accounts of like their behavior overall. Some are absolutely terrifying. Like if I had some of those experiences, I'd probably never go in the woods,
Well, I don't know if he's been back in the woods since. I have no idea. I didn't ask. But when
I
he
was
told
trying to
me,
remember when we were listening.
and when as he was telling me, just I was the first one he called when he got to the truck. After it happened, and it was probably 24 hours, and because his phone was in the truck, and I told him then, I said, dude, don't let it define you. Don't let it keep you out of the woods. You were in the woods all up to this point, and I don't think it will because he stayed the night. Hey,
Yeah,
Sean, what's up, buddy? He stayed that night, camped out. His
and
buddy left.
by
So,
himself.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think he had his dog with him.
right.
So, that's a good start, you know,
Yeah,
because a lot of people would have been like,
absolutely.
we're out of here.
Done. Yeah. Yeah, he was really blown away by the anatomy, like that just seemed to
Oh,
just.
you heard him.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you were. Yeah, that's right.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot you were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kept saying it had tits.
Yeah.
It had tits. I'm like, yeah, breasts. He goes, yeah, but it was like a National Geographic when he was describing how they were flat.
Yeah.
I said, yeah, they were used. Like there's
He's not
no
wearing Victoria's Secret running
there's no
around
plastic
flipping
surgery out there either.
pushed up.
Nature isn't always pretty. And then it freaked him out just
Hmm.
before he finished the story. He was like, how can they just be walking around out there?
Yeah.
I'm like, that's what they do.
Yeah. And he was into the subject
Yeah.
and he was still super shocked.
Yeah. Like well, of course, there's that skeptic in him. The
Hmm.
skeptic in me too. I need to see one to you know, know to know.
Yeah. Like I want
And I
to,
put that out there this weekend.
I want to see one
I said,
closer.
I
Not
need to
like
know.
here closer, but
No, I'll
closer.
do the 60 foot. That would have been fine if there were no trees there and it walked by and I was like, okay, I'm not,
What's interesting? What I find really interesting is how the brain autofills.
what is it?
for me. Like my brain, like, because it was all like it was so dark and shadowed, like I couldn't. There's no way you would have gotten face features or anything. But my brain autofills like Lurch. Trying to remember that dude's name.
On the Addams Family?
Yeah,
I don't know the actor's name.
yeah. So that's like what my
I'm sure
brain
Danny Stanton knows.
autofills.
Danny, what was
Yeah, I'm
Lurch's?
sure
What's the
Danny does.
actor who played Lurch? Come on, he was in Star Trek too. So he
Yeah,
did
I was
2
gonna say he was
episodes.
in. Yeah, he was in Star Trek too. Yeah. But that's interesting. I find that really interesting. And the mind is really unreliable. It is so unreliable.
Well,
And
I know
firsthand
I
account.
think I know where you're going to go with that. Go ahead.
What? Go ahead. Well,
Well,
firsthand
as far
account.
as the mind being unreliable, like
Mhm.
you and I could be looking at the same exact thing and see 2 different things.
Correct.
And even recall isn't reliable because
It's
they've
horrible.
done tests where there's a person standing there in a soldier's uniform, and people would walk by, look at him, and then they're asked later on, "What did you see?" Well, I saw a soldier there holding a gun, and he was never holding a gun. Or
It's that
some saw a
autofill.
gun, some didn't see a gun.
Yeah.
It's weird how recollection can.
Yeah. And that's where like the Mandela effect, stuff like that, I can understand. But
What's up, Annette?
I can understand a few things, but some of those things are like, oh, I don't know.
Did you look into that? What I was talking about? That
Yes.
schism.
Oh man, I spent like the whole night going through that, and it was just, oh wow, yeah, I remember a lot
I
of
have
those.
to. I have to. I turned you onto it, but I haven't looked at it yet.
Oh,
That was the Sean. I'm talking about the guy that was on the other night on your show. See, I was listening. I do listen. Sometimes I don't jump in. I get in late or whatever. But it was the guy that was talking on what's today? Tuesday, Saturday night show. Oh, congratulations, by the way, Sean, on your what is it, syndication?
yeah,
But yeah, the one live caller you had call in about and he was talking about the schismo genesis. I don't know if you looked into it, Sean. Check it out. It's a real deal.
yeah, and that was a lot of like that stuff I was talking about too. Where that planning and
Mm-hmm.
when you watch the World Economic Forum in Davos, I mean, they have their stuff online. Like in the morning, they'll do their live feed. They finally cut off the comments because every single comment was like, "We don't trust you. We hate you. Never." Which is pretty awesome.
Joe Parker, what's happening?
Hey, but they lay a lot out, so it's really intriguing.
Joe's like, Connor, what's your Halloween costume?
Oh yeah, we should
Well,
talk about that.
did you ever check out last Halloween?
I
Joe?
told you it scared the shit out of me. You're sitting there, it's all dark, and I'm like
And the lights are
looking.
flickering, and all of a sudden I'm like,
It's like, oh, freaking.
but it sucked because I was muted.
Yeah, but it was still terrifying.
could
I'm going
you
as a
try a little harder next time, Joe?
Joe caught a big footy fish.
Oh, I saw that.
I
Big old flip
like his
flop.
videos.
I could swear Dolly had braces, but that is because it makes sense that she would.
No, I am with that. She had
Dolly
braces.
who?
She had braces.
Who?
I am with you on that.
Who?
100%. Dolly.
Who the fuck is Dolly?
Oh, from the movie. Oh my gosh, it's one of those Mandela effects. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, the big dude. Oh
Big,
lordy. He
Big
had
Lebowski.
metal. teeth.
Oh, Jaws from 007, right?
Huh?
Is that who you're talking about? The actor
Yeah.
from James Bond
Yes.
who played
Yes.
Jaws?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he had metal teeth.
Yes. And the girl that was in the what movie was it? Oh, that's gonna drive me nuts now. Anyhow,
Moonraker, that was it.
Moonraker. Thank
Rocky
you.
Blackbeard. Thanks.
Thank you, Beard. Yes. She
Uncle
had
Bones, what's up? He says, yes, she had braces. I just can't think of who you're talking about. Dolly.
the cute girl that fell in love with him. Like they smiled at each other at the end, and that was the whole beauty of it, is they both had metal teeth. So when they smiled, they both had
Sounds like one of the Brady Bunch episodes.
we'll see.
I don't.
It won't work on you because
I don't know what you're talking about.
reference. Yeah. Yeah.
The show, who Dolly is.
She was adorable with the braces and her cute
See,
dresses.
even Sean's asking. Where is it?
Dolly the clone sheep. Oh, I remember that.
Dolly Parton.
Dolly Parton.
Everything about her is fake.
9
Just her voice and her, personality.
Hey, I was just listening to a Dolly song earlier.
Oh, right on. Which one?
Oh, no, I knew you were going to say that. I should just shut my hole.
Choppa, what's up, man? Yeah. I don't know if he's a clone or just a sock puppet.
Wax museum.
Somebody's got their hand up his ass.
Hope. Not gonna say it. Not gonna say it. It started.
Never mind. Oh, dude, sorry to hear that. Chopper's
I'm
dealing
sorry.
with the COVID.
That's terrible. I
Get
just
better,
lost
man.
a cousin.
Hang in there.
What?
Squatchin says Dolly has a nice pair of eyes.
Yeah. See, she was cute, huh, Joe?
What color were her eyes, Joe?
He's gonna look it up real quick.
Wait a minute, I have to look up first.
Nice. Miss T, now you're gonna think of that every time you see the dog.
What?
Her mom just named her little dog Dolly. She's gonna think of Dolly with the braces and the cute dress.
Oh shit! You know what? I'm babbling away, and I not once have I put the link in chat.
Overbuilt. Hi. Yeah, look at us. We're just sitting here slacking away.
Guys, the link is in chat. If anybody wants to pop on, feel free. Just ask that when you do click on, follow the directions. Pretty simple. Make sure YouTube is off in the background. And normally we don't use headphones too much. Actually, I have my speakers on right now.
Me too. Am I echoing?
Not at all.
Okay. Let me know if you can hear the background or whatever. If it's
no, everything's good. Sounds good.
Okay, good. Good.
Let me put that in there one more time. So,
Bat Mom. You know what? Where is my Phoenix Rising? Oh, she was
wait a minute.
Tonight.
I want to read what the Batmom was saying, but I got to go back.
Back it up. I'm in a spunky little mood tonight.
You are?
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I've been drinking lots of orange juice. I'm getting lots of rest, so that's a good sign.
Good. You need that.
Yeah.
Recharge.
Yeah. Well, sleep is the only way your body actually recreates fresh blood. And since leukemia is a blood cancer,
Yeah, sleep is pretty necessary.
It's very critical.
Unfortunately, with the other issues you have going on,
It's like this little
terrible, terrible
loophole.
cycle.
Yeah. 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 Like I got to sleep about 6 this morning. Yeah. Pick an animal of the night, Joe. I'll give it my whirl for you.
Did you say pick an animal of the night? The local hooker. What? Go for it.
I'm tempted. I really, really.
Sorry.
You said local. Now, who's local? Yeah, let's determine that factor because that could be, that could play a very important
I don't know
role.
where the hell that came from, but that was funny. Stevie B is like, wow.
Wow. I can't wait to meet her. Oh my gosh.
If you get your ass to Florida, you will. I even told her.
Yeah, I'm coming.
Get down here for Halloween.
Oh my goodness. Halloween and warmth.
Yeah, we can all hang out.
We could.
I'll go pick up Stevie.
I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut. We gotta pick out a costume. That would be so much fun. Oh my god!
It's not like we can wear a horse's outfit, and
You never know.
You're just gonna see the tail here. I'm just gonna pull my. What's up, Papa?
Papa.
Hello.
Nana.
That back end of the horse costume is what I wear when I drink.
And Minnie. Which end are you?
The horse's ass.
Well, you just said it's the back end.
Okay, I missed that. Sorry. See, that's what I was missing.
Annette, let me find it.
How you doing, Papa?
I am doing okay. Tired and sore.
You're great.
Did I see Christopher Noel's video last night? I saw something on that my roommate was watching. That Christopher did. I don't know if that's the one you're referring to, but it was last night. Is that where he had a bunch of sounds and different recordings and stuff he caught? I didn't watch it, so no. I saw some of it. like, oh, what's that? And walked away.
Hey.
But it was cool to meet Christopher and then, have some conversations with him at the 168. That was fun.
Oh, okay. Right on. Hey, John Hall.
Christopher likes to walk around in his socks.
Oh, hey, my kind of person.
Outside.
So, I wish I could have gone to that camp out.
Yeah.
Which one?
Where you guys went up to Tennessee.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was cool. It was a good time.
Did you notice any big-feeted creatures, big, tall, hairy men?
You know what, dude? It was the wrong time to do that when they did it. Have it there, but it was Labor Day weekend, so the place was crowded. Even up like on top of the mountain, you could drive up there. There were sites up there that were packed. So there were a lot of people out there. So when we first went out there, I don't know if Bear or somebody did a howl in response to something they heard, but it was obvious that whoever did it was human. So it was just it was a good time to meet people. And Joe and I and his buddy Kenny, we went out on a hike right across the street. We went up the mountain, and there was nobody up there. We passed one person, but it was a good time. Look
Yeah.
forward to the next one. What's the matter, Jackie? You look like you're like trying not to burst or crack up or.
Did you see the costume? The costume choice of
I didn't look at chat in the past 3
Buzzard
minutes.
Roost.
Buzzard's here. What's up, Buzzard?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm just curious.
So are you shaving for that, or
He's gonna. Well,
I don't know who the hell's whose channel were we on last night? I think it was last night. And was it where? Jeff Harding made a comment. They were talking about Columbus and oh, it was on Texas channel and Jason and
we
talking about how Columbus was actually Portuguese. He wasn't Italian. And all this other stuff. And and Jeff goes, well, yeah, the
he didn't like the look of Brazil or something like
Brazil.
that.
It was too smooth. There was no bushes and trees, and they left. I was the only one that caught it. I was like, "What the?" He said that was funny, Jeff. He goes, "Dude, you're the only one that caught it." I said, "I know."
And then he sailed on to
explorers. Like some explorer went to Brazil and they saw there was no bushes or trees, and they left. It was too smooth.
sailed on to Oklahoma.
Yeah. But the Brazilian wax reference just was a total waste. It was great. It was funny as hell, but no one saw it.
I'm gonna have to remember that one. It's a bad joke, but so bad it's good.
But yeah, I had a heck of a fun September. I went out elk hunting in the wilderness here, right in the edge of the Eagle Cap Wilderness, and actually got an elk.
Did you?
At 70 years old.
Cow.
Spike bull.
Okay.
Yeah, I called it in.
Congrats.
Well, yeah, but you should have seen the one behind it.
Oh, like you pulled the trigger and went, damn it.
Look, with a bow, don't take a chance, because he'll walk up and you'll scare him, and then he'll scare the big one off. I'm hunting for meat, and it's just Nana and I.
Sure.
And
yeah,
my
the
son,
trophy's just going to go to waste, then why bother?
Right. Elk is really good. I've had elk.
I've lost all my
awesome.
trophies.
I love elk.
Mm-hmm.
And spike elk is delicious. Oh my gosh, this is a tasty one.
It's like we were talking, Jackie and I were talking about moose. I've never had moose. She's like, oh, we just had moose yesterday. I'm like, yeah, whatever.
Gosh, it's a toss-up. Which is better, elk or moose?
Ooh.
I like elk better than, say, whitetail or mule deer.
Yeah,
tough.
That's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah, it is,
because they're pretty different too.
Yeah, they're different in a certain way that you can't really compare them. Really? Yeah.
No, you can't. No.
Is it a flavor, a texture, or a?
Yeah, all of the above.
Because you know how like
moose are like
most venisons have a gamey. They can have a gamey taste to it.
Moose can be really gamey, but also like my son and my husband call them beef tractors. Moose are like more like a beefy, a very dense beef.
Yeah.
Very gamey, though. Where elk, it's more like it's got a almost like a savory kind of quality to it, almost like you know.
And,
Richie
and
just like jumped on. He's like, Columbus wasn't Italian, not a pork chop. And I just looked it up. I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, this is just. I'm just repeating what I
Right on
heard
that.
last night. I didn't like. I should have said. I'm sure I left something out. So, but yeah, I was just repeating what those guys said.
but yeah, I got to get an elk, and the Sasquatch didn't steal it.
Well,
Moose
that's a plus.
Yeah,
Moose kebabs.
that's good. That's really good.
So
we're automotive.
that's a pretty good exercise. Calling them in, we got.
Yeah.
I was standing by this big rock,
Who
so
the
you
hell-
can
who-
just
who just-
kind of wander around it. What? Oh, Ofra.
Oh man. What's up, officially Forest Monsters? How's it going?
He put out a few new videos.
Yeah, yeah, I watched some of them.
I saw a little bit of one. I think the first one he put out after last show.
The
When they were at the restaurant eating.
yeah, the first part got me. I didn't know if it was a joke or not.
I don't know. About 5 minutes in.
Yeah, we'll just leave it right there, right?
Yeah. Barry Browning, what's happening, man? 54. So let's see. I'm just curious.
What? What you talking about?
See who's
What
doing
you talking
what
about,
right
Willis? So, Papa, you
Yeah.
found that elk there in Oregon?
Yes, it was about 40 miles from our house to the east in those Wallowa Mountains.
Right
And
on.
it was really a tough year. It's a really heavy yellow jacket and bald-faced hornet year. So I got to clean that elk and skin that elk and cut it up and bag it up with about 100 bald-faced hornets in my face
Did you get stung?
twice. They usually don't. They usually don't sting you unless while you're moving meat or hide or something.
Yeah.
If you grab one, then you're going to get stung. But when you
Yeah.
first see it, it's like, my gosh, where's the net? You know, I gotta.
Yeah, they're right on that meat fast.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a little 17-second video I wish I could put on of it, but
Oh.
there's a cloud of them flying around the elk. But it's kind of gruesome. There's a half-skinned elk there.
Well, there's a lot of hunting channels, you know.
Yeah, yeah. But
I put some pretty grody stuff on mine.
yeah, that was
ever.
Huh. That's
I mean,
awesome.
I did when I was in Arizona. My dad would elk hunt, and I would just hang out. Like I'd go with him. I'd drive to Polaris and to wherever, and he'd do the hunting. I just got away from it. I used to hunt when I was younger, but once I used to bow hunt. I used to, but once he left, he moved to Arizona in '93. I just kind of lost my hunting buddy, and I gave it up.
I've noticed as I get older, I'm like less excited about it. Something about being young and running around there in the woods, feeling like you're dangerous. Now that I'm old, I'm just pretending I'm dangerous and probably actually
More
in danger. More in danger. I could fall down and break a hip or something.
I hear you, Papa. There's a lot of times I'm like, I'm more a danger to myself anymore out here.
What's up, Katie G? How are you? Good to see you. Hilton, I didn't say hi to you. Great to see you. Osquatch.
Danielle Lundy.
Kelly. How's it going? Bobby.
Yeah, party.
Is that me or are you guys freezing up?
Is it me?
Moog seems like he's frozen. It's not you.
Oh, it's not me.
You're not frozen, and he is.
Okay. Uh-oh.
You see him holding perfectly
There
still?
we go.
All
I
right,
don't know
we
what
hear
happened
you.
there. I might have a low signal. I don't know.
Oh,
Who knows?
Like
there you are.
completely go away in the middle of a show.
Oh,
But-
wow.
Because my hands are
Nana,
here. I didn't push any buttons this time. I keep my hands crossed. I'm not praying. Well, sort of. But
You all are. Oh.
don't break the mic this time, Craig. Who knows? I got a 2-year-old grandson who sees me doing this sometime, and well, he's 3 now, but just barely. And he thinks he can run a dang computer, and I have to fix the whole dang thing if I lose track of him for a little while.
Well, when your granddaughters came strolling in, I'm sure you're the talk of their high school now. Like, oh, Papa does a podcast. He goes live.
Oh yeah,
he's a tuber, man.
one of those granddaughters just spent 10 days in bed with that Rona.
Oh no.
Oh, honey.
I had 15 years old and just getting her butt kicked by that.
That's a shame. I just lost a cousin, Anne Marie Juliana. Rest in
I
peace.
saw something on the news today that I think it was this morning. How this guy was fully vaccinated, came down with it, and died.
I'm so excited. It killed my
And that's what was
sister.
the first thing I saw in the news. I'm like, this is why I don't watch the news, and I turned it off. And
Yeah, they just want to tell you all that. Yeah, but it did kill my sister in January too. So
my aunt,
it
it's
tried
not
to
good.
kill me, but that was last year.
She's stubborn.
You're a warrior.
Hey, but Nana came up and proved her she is definitely a Sasquatch magnet. That was so funny that night.
Oh, I can't
We got-
wait.
We camp on this big ridge and huge canyon, Sasquatch heaven. I've had so many experiences in this area. It's crazy. And didn't even know what was happening forever until I started watching YouTube, and I'm going, but that happened to me. And that happened to me. And that happened. And that's exactly what happened over and over and over.
The disconnect.
Yeah. And so anyway, Nana and I, my son was camped up about 150, 200 yards up the ridge. And then we would drive my pickup back down the hill to our little camp. And that way we hogged up 2 campsites so no other elk hunters would drive out to the end of our road. So nobody's there for 10 miles. And we got in bed one night and we're just, first night, I think. Anyway, I don't remember which night, but we're laying there, drifting off to sleep, telling silly jokes. And I think just as we got quiet, we hear crunch, crunch, crunch. And then there's, oh no. I got
Time for your meds.
time for them meds before I lose it.
Yep.
So let's see if I can make
an
this.
hour later than someone I know. 11 o'clock alarm.
So anyway, we hear this really heavy crunching, breaking sticks and stuff. We don't have leaves on the ground around here. We have dry ground with rocks and sticks and pine needles. And
Okay.
But
So they
it
haven't
was
followed that.
no. But I listened to it a while, and it was a lot of crunching. You couldn't pick out individual people, but sometimes you could hear it would go crunch, 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 or something like that. That's quadrupedal.
Yeah.
And at the same time, you know what it sounds like when a basketball player stops really quick on the floor and his shoes squeak and screech?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Elk make that noise as an alarm bark. And so all of a sudden that went off. And I tell you, my heart was going up in my throat and starting to beat a little. That's kind of scary hearing them crunches come that close to something that big and you don't know. Bear, Sasquatch. Just elk. Okay.
Well,
And yeah, it's a whole different thing when you call them dirty names and then pretend you're a cow milking heat. And come on, big boy, I'm right over here. I'm with your stepbrother.
I was just gonna say I have a video that I've been editing that the guys had called in this whole this guy this bull in his he was just under legal, so no go, but he had a whole herd with him, and oh my gosh, they got video of moose
okay,
twang-a-lang.
explain it though. You're like they. Who's they? I mean, I know
And
who it
Lovey
is.
Pie and my son and
They went
my
on. They went
nephew.
on an elk hunt or
No,
moose.
they went out moose
Moose
hunting.
hunt,
Yeah, and
and
he
they
called
called
in
some
and
moose in, and they were surrounded by them supposedly.
yeah, big old herd. So hopefully I'll get some of that video. I still editing it, but
Oh,
it's
looking
like
forward to it.
yeah.
Yeah. But so then along towards
Mike, good
morning,
night.
What? Who? Where?
it's like,
What?
Sorry.
Good night,
here comes
Like I have to
Nana.
Nana.
Iron Dogger says hi, Nana.
Say, you don't see me.
Huh?
You
That was
don't
a
see
flash.
me.
I
You
didn't
don't
see
see
it.
me. Really?
These are not the drones you're looking for. Droids you're looking for. Oh, did I say drones? I'm gonna
So-
go in the corner now.
So Nana heard the crunching outside of early in the morning, still dark, and it was just crunch, 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 crunch,
Oh, very.
and around the tent instead of just right past both sides of it. And she had to get up and take a pee anyway, and sometimes that's a desperate situation. She got up and went outside. The two big giant things run down the hill, boom, 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 boom. And as she's doing her business, she could hear that. We don't seem to get a lot of whoops and screams and stuff up here, but we get that talking like that a lot.
That's interesting. Wow. That is really interesting. You know the amount of times I've heard that and just figured, blew it off. Your kids,
Right.
Eh.
Right.
It's in the middle of the night out in the remote place. Why are kids going to be out there? Like, just why would I disregard that kind of stuff?
Well, to see, but it's funny because the way you thought, like, say you were out snowmobiling and you see these tracks going across, down the trackway and through the woods, and they're huge and they're barefoot, and all you can think of is there's a naked man who's hypothermic out here.
Yep. It's a hypothermic trapper running around the swamps. And I was convinced of that. Told that story forever. And no matter how many times people say, oh, it's wild man. I'm like,
what's wild man?
Why is nobody worried about him naked and running around the swamp at 26 below? That's nuts.
They're going to.
I want his autograph.
Say hi.
Hello.
Hi,
How are
Nana.
you?
She's just out of sight over there.
Yeah, but she can't hear us because he has headphones on.
Oh.
She can't. Yeah, you can't hear him. Oh well. But
Tell Iron Dogger I love her ears.
Nana said she heard you.
You just did.
Tell Nana I love her.
Okay. Iron Dogger loves you, Nana. So she only had to work about 12 hours today.
Oh my goodness.
Blues Brothers doing Rubber Biscuit.
She's so amazing. I can't
You
wait
wonder
For
that.
nothing. Rubber Biscuit.
I would. You know what? That would be the perfect costume for us three.
Blues Brothers.
Yes.
I'm Jake. No. All right. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd have to think about it.
No,
But
then I'd have to go
it'd be
buy
fun.
shit now.
It'd be fun.
Which one's the dumb one? Elwood?
Delwood, that was his name.
I'd play that one.
Elwood.
That's me.
It was Elwood.
So I was up there most of the time. I'd come down every few days or something, and I noticed that what you were saying, Iron Dogger, about you just kind of dismiss things.
Yep.
I would hear a wood knock, just plain as day wood knock, and I've heard them down in this steep canyon forever. And I have actually gone down there the next morning looking for the elk that whacked his antlers on that tree.
Right.
And never ever found anything, I've gone right after that sound too, and I heard it in the day. And I've looked for the things doing wood knocks all my life and never found them.
Yeah, and I always thought like it was just someone like splitting kindling,
I've heard that in the woods, but never thought of, be out hunting and wait, someone's chopping wood. Whatever, it's a farm, so.
Yeah, I mean, I'm out camping. Why wouldn't they be out, chopping?
And I'm not going to say that's what it was. That's what I heard, but I do recall, there were times when I'd hear like chopping wood in the woods. So it just made sense.
Yeah, exactly. And I think like once more people start really thinking about this stuff and really start looking back at their time in the woods, they're going to start going, now that I think about it.
I've never had like, that's about it. As far as I could recall in the woods that didn't like, I've never heard anything as far as like vocalizations or anything. I mean, when I was up on the Moog Rim the one night, we were north of this lake that was down in like a valley, and we were up on a hill, and I heard these coyotes sound off, but it sounded so bizarre. Bizarre.
Yeah.
It had this deep echo, and it just, I stood out there like, what the I know it's coyotes, but what? They didn't sound right. I don't know.
Yeah. I've had that out here so many times. And last year I even recorded it. I mean, you could hear like this weird, like, that doesn't sound, it doesn't sound like a dog. And it doesn't sound, because you could hear the dogs, you could hear the coyotes, but then there's this weird.
Yeah.
No, this was the coyotes. All of them just had this deep, weird echo that it was coming up the hill, and it was up from the lake down wherever they were. Hilton's like, "Did you get that bandana from Bradley?" Bradley Hatcher likes to wear his pink shirt.
That's awesome.
Sorry, I keep scratching. You know how last week I got stung on the hand, on the finger, and my hand swelled up? Yeah, well, I got stung right here.
Oh.
So it's all
a bee or one of them catfish?
Wasp.
What kind of wasp you guys got?
That was brutal, getting stung by one of those catfish.
Yeah.
Because that went right into the side of my thumb.
Uh-huh.
Almost under the nail. And that toxin just, I was done fishing for the day as soon as that happened.
Did it make your hand go kind of numb or below there, or did it
my thumb was I wish it was numb. This was just brutal pain.
And it won't work. That's what I mean. You can't move them.
Well,
okay.
Yeah, no, because it hurts so much. But supposedly the cure, or not a cure, but the help is when you get hit with their fin, you're supposed to rub that on their belly. There's a slime, a belly slime, because this way, because when those things feed, like they'll feed together on something, and they'll jab each other. So, to prevent them getting infected or whatever, there's something in this belly slime, and I've heard it more than once. So, you're supposed to put that on where the affected area.
I've heard that.
I just don't want to. I don't even want to find out if it works.
Uh,
No desire.
Dad,
I'll
I'm not
get
going to
stabbed by
test it.
freshwater catfish all day. They don't bother me. But those saltwater, holy crap.
yeah. So we were.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sucked, dude. Joe hooked his granddaughter in the thumb yesterday. Yeah. Hopefully it
I
didn't
do
get
too.
hopefully it wouldn't go it didn't go past the barb.
Oh, Joe.
I left the hook in my hand for 5 hours. I cooked with it and because it was past the barb and I didn't have time to I just clipped it, get rid of the lure, and I cooked with it and then finally sat down 5 hours later and cut it out. It was weird because when looking at it in my hand, it looked like a boat anchor. It was huge. As soon as that thing popped out, it shrunk. I was like, "Oh, where'd it go? That's it? Wait."
Oh,
But yeah,
Uh,
I hope she's all
Some,
right,
yeah,
cowboy.
no, she had to go to the doctor to get it out. Like sometimes you have to push out past the barb and cut it off, and
Yeah.
which there's no way when you've got a poor child screaming. Like there's absolutely that is not going to happen. Oh my
no.
God.
And if you take him to the doctor to have him do it and they give him that pain killing shot of Novocaine or whatever it is now,
Yeah.
that hurts more than sticking the fish hook in there. I mean, I wouldn't know.
But they get a
Going in,
baby.
it doesn't hurt. Coming out sucks.
Yeah. There's a whole different. Yeah, I don't know, but oh my gosh, wow.
So
Someone commented on my nails.
Oh, geez, dude. Don't. Sean says all this hook stories makes my phantom pain go nuts.
Oh.
I don't know. I never had it. I always got hooks in my hands, not in my feet. Although I did. Oh,
Dad, do you
God.
remember when we were out? Oh,
you know how big those halibut hooks are? I got one right in here somewhere in my arm. The first year I went halibut fishing, and there was a big halibut come up, and the skipper got so excited that he didn't unsnap the hook before it, and I went to swing the gaff into the big old halibut, and I sunk that barb right into my arm, and we're right in the middle of all that, and the boss said, "Well, do you want to go to the doctor and get that taken out, or do you just want me to rip it out?" I said, "Rip it out." Bad call. Really bad call. I think the skin on my arm must have stretched out a foot.
Oh, sorry, guys. Apologize right now. Sorry, didn't need that.
And then I had the death one that people get them in their hand, and they get drug overboard, and they're 20 fathoms down before they even know what happened. And I broke the dang hook with my finger, with my knuckle here. And let's see, right there. Over the barb, one of them great big halibut hooks. I don't know, about like that, yeah.
Whoa, Papa.
But
whoa.
that's longline, that's halibut fishing.
Yeah.
Blackcard fishing.
It's dangerous out there. I mean, whew. Wow. You and Captain Jake have some stories to share. Oh, and my dad. Wow.
Yeah. All right. Enough about hooks.
Yeah.
Sorry,
yeah.
guys.
Getting them into kid, I think, was more traumatic than anything that happened to me.
Yeah.
I saw. Yeah.
Her mommy was a nurse, so that's why.
I saw a kid catch one in the eye, or in the eyelid. Somebody swung back to cast and hit him in the face, and then hooked him right in the eyelid.
Ooh.
Is that, how would you say it? Neil Parkinson?
All right.
Neil?
Fish do not look at you, bears do. Who wants to fuck with a creature who cannot lock eyes? This is true. Alien, freshwater, salt, size, no matter. So I guess you don't like fish.
They're delicious,
I don't know.
but they are definitely a completely different creature.
Yeah, definitely.
So tasty.
Yeah.
You know what? Did you see that Mountain
Ow!
Beast? Oh. Ooh. Yeah, you gotta pee on it, I heard. Anyhow,
I heard that
They-
for like jellyfish stings, but then I heard it's bullshit.
yeah, I've heard all sorts of stuff. Yeah, don't.
I don't
So what are you
know
gonna
if
say?
I'm not a doctor. But they did a thing on Port Chatham, and someone was talking about.
All right, I'm gonna have a talk with this kid. He's backstage.
Oh,
Sorry.
and someone did a video on Port Chatham, Mountain Beast,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
and he was in the comments. Someone had given a specific location out in Bristol Bay to go to. And I mean absolutely specific. So we were looking it up on Google, Earth last night. Of course, Captain Jake knows exactly where it is.
He would.
Next year, it's like, oh, we got to get out there and go
All right.
do some observation out there.
Somebody told me there's some nasty stuff over there.
Well, that's the problem, is that he said that they're very aggressive and there is no amount of firepower that would be, like that you would be able to
There's
defend
things like
yourself with. So, I mean,
Are these mountain giants or what are they? Are they
that
there's
stone giants? The big 15
Both.
footers? 12?
yeah, the big ones, the big aggressive ones. So supposedly they're very aggressive and huge. But they gave a very specific location.
All right.
What's it
Well,
doing there?
it's I gotta do something. With
I'm on
this.
it. Oh,
Well, we both gotta either. I don't know. What do you want to do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
I'll go ask Nana.
Man, I'll know.
Listen, here's the deal. And
Here's
I'm
the
gonna
deal,
put it,
Delios.
I'm gonna put it out here, and I'm gonna officially Forest of Monsters is backstage right now. Okay. He got turned on to my show through somebody else, and yeah, come on, I'll support you.
Yep.
Okay.
That's what it's
And
all
I'm
about.
happy doing that.
Yep.
But I kind of have an issue with someone taking advantage of that. Okay. I can't have someone on every show. Okay.
And yeah.
And I hope he's listening and understands that. And it's just there are some people who have done it and we've handled it and just seems to go on and on and on every show.
Yeah.
And like the first time I didn't let him on, he kind of got pissed off and went live. Like left chat and went live. So it's like, okay, whatever that's about.
Right.
I have to put my foot down. I have to have. Do you understand? What do you think, Papa? Every show he wants to come on, and I'm just trying to do this as politically or
Right.
delicately and politely as possible.
Right. It's way more interesting if you come on, once a month or every other month.
Yeah, not every show.
Right. Or yeah.
So how do we bring him up and explain this to him? Hopefully I just did.
Right. He can hear everything backstage, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you want me to ask him? I'll just ask.
Well,
And that's another thing is, like communication is through chat. And like the other night, he wanted me to dictate what everyone was saying.
Moog is on the show every time. Hypocritical much?
Hypercritical.
Hypercritical. Yeah. You know what I mean. See, Mrs. T says, I agree, Moog Monster. You have to. All right, here we go. Let's do this. And I'm not doing this, guys. Please, this isn't to embarrass the kid.
Right.
I don't know how else to do this. Do I do it? Well, I don't have to do it right now. I can,
No, I'm gonna ask him, and we'll start the private chat, and
All right, go for it.
we'll keep going that way and see where we get.
All right.
You have your rules, correct, Stevie? And this is a place, but this is the beauty of it, is that this is a place where we do want to know about the people that are out there, and we do want to hear from everybody, and and that's the beauty of coming here and hanging out and having a good time with everybody and getting to know what they're doing and all of those things
And
that are going
supporting
on.
them and
Right.
trying to, we told them, you get somebody who's willing to interview you, go for it. If somebody asks you on your channel, go for it. But there's a limit, keep doing what you're doing. You're doing, what you do. You're having fun doing it. People are watching. You're getting those, subscribers. Do your thing. Don't, I love that you're in chat.
Right.
I love everybody in chat, and everybody in chat is welcome here. Just don't take advantage of it.
Yeah, and it doesn't happen. Like, it seems like it's just when new to the whole live, and
Experience.
and they're wanting to get their channel up, and that's understandable. I completely
I understand that completely, and that's what I like. I love supporting new channels.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll see what I haven't put private chat yet, so
That's okay.
I'll jump in there in a minute.
I think he's gotten it. Is he still back there?
Bat Mom, you're right, but the kid's behind. He's backstage.
Right, and we've done.
Like I said, this isn't a bad thing. It's a lesson.
No.
It's not
a
I'm
lesson for all.
not ragging him out.
Mm-mm.
He's young. I get it. He wants to, he wants
He's got
to
a good
support
channel too.
Yeah, he's doing well. So
Yeah.
I'm not. You can say that all you want, but I'm not gonna beat myself up over it.
Right.
Stevie B says just be respectful to each channel and each other. Absolutely, we
Right.
are, but I have to draw the line.
Right, and again, it's not. Again, it's still not being. There's no under.
Hold on.
I can't even speak. I'm so frustrated. Sorry. There's no amount of, I don't know what else to say, so maybe we do need to bring him on. I don't know. Because he wasn't listening to what you had said. So all of that wasn't.
Hold on, guys. Let me just type something back here.
So anyhow.
So
Papa, yes.
Your blood work's good?
The doctor called back. And
yeah.
I have to go back in January. It's a little bit off. So
to Oregon?
Yeah. Yeah. So if it's off, then I have to do treatment and a bone marrow transplant. So I don't think I'm not that's not gonna happen. But that's why I have to go back. And I tried pushing it off. They wanted me back next month, but I got it pushed out till January. So
they got some good medicine still that you can take, or
it would just be I would have to go through chemo and actually do a bone marrow transplant, but my sister's 100% my match.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
So the mother of my granddaughters had that as a child, and I mean it still comes after her once in a while, but she must be like almost 40 now. So
that goes.
I feel really good. I feel like I said, I wore myself out, but that's part of it. Is I need rest is critically important, and when I got too low, I should have stopped and rested up. But I was so excited to see all my friends and family, and
Yeah, I could tell you were excited. Life was good. You whooped it for once. Yeah.
Yeah.
How would you pronounce that? Noel?
I don't know. I was trying to greetings.
Mr. Parkinson, welcome.
Yeah. He
Nile,
was asking what this was all about.
Nile, like the river.
Niall.
You just froze
Thank
up.
you. Thank you, Papa.
But that
Could be entirely wrong, but
I know, but I think that's
I-
probably more correct than what I was saying. Pyro, hey. Oh, and Barry's here.
Mr. Browning, yeah. How did Cam's show go? Everything go cool over there? Do we even know? Like, I don't even know if they're still on. When I checked last time, they were still on.
I'm afraid to touch anything or I'll turn my sound off again.
Cam had like 1,300 people watching.
Wow.
That's incredible.
Well, that's great because that shows a lot of
Yeah.
interest in the subject. I mean,
Oh, absolutely.
there has been a lot more acceptability of the topic, and I think that comes from a lot of different directions. You know, like there's a lot of bashing on the Peter Canes and the whatever in the world, but you know, sometimes humor is a really good avenue for people to approach a subject that they wouldn't normally ever consider. You know, and yeah.
All right. Well, they're over there. So
So
that
that's
explains we
awesome.
got some more people. So he's still back there. I don't, did you read what I wrote?
Yes.
Yeah.
And he agreed, and yes, he agreed.
Now he's
Be
on his
okay in
phone.
November.
He's typing something.
It was okay if he wants to know if it's okay. No.
Yes. I'm just. I don't think I'm wrong here.
No.
No.
Oops, I hit something else. Ooh, I hope I don't go away.
Yeah, Leslie, he is.
Wait.
We got to get in touch with him.
Sorry.
I want to do a show with Cam, Leslie, Lynn, and Nance Warren.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome. I've been talking about it. I just haven't put it together yet.
Cam who?
Buckner.
Oh, okay.
Dixie Cryptid.
Yeah.
I love,
He's
narrations.
great.
I love stories.
Yes. Yes. That would be
He's
awesome.
great. But I
That
think
would be really
Cryptids.
good.
I think Cryptids Canada edged him out as my favorite. Oh, sorry, Cam.
Did I miss anything backstage? Hold on.
No, you're good. You're golden.
All right.
So I thought I was a big bad bear hunter this September too.
What happened?
There was two great big bears there. We'll see. So I got the elk, right? And there's a body that we left in the hills. And we're not allowed to bait bears in or chase them with dogs anymore. So it's pretty much impossible to get them any other way. You'll luck out and catch one with a rifle or something. But anyway, I knew that there would be bears in the area. And so went out early in the morning with my sharp stick and my bravery, and I'm sitting by the rock. The elk was probably dragged down the hill 100 yards by a bear. And up the ridge comes this beautiful, like 450-pound cinnamon black bear, walking right up the ridge. And he got to 35 yards broadside, just perfect. And I drew the bow and shot. And when that arrow got there, that bear was not there anymore. It's called jumping the string. They're that quick.
Deer will do it too.
Yep, deer and elk will do it too. And
I don't know if my dad's still in the chat, but he used to go bow hunting all the time.
Yeah. And then
as soon as that string got to release, the little noise, and the freak.
And they're so quick. I mean, he had whirled and gone as it went twang. But And so
No, you killed Yogi. No, he didn't. He missed the He missed the bear. So
I tried to kill Yogi, but he wasn't as dumb as Yogi. I guess I'll have to go after Boo Boo.
Boo Boo.
Yogi ain't your average bear.
Hey, Boo Boo.
Yeah, he's not. Hey, Boo Boo. So then a couple of days later, I was walking out on this so-called trail thing we got. And here's this gigantic black bear that the grandkids been telling me about. He must be 550 pounds. And just big fat thing. And he walked across the trail and up in an open hill a little bit in front of me, but it's out of range. So I got out I put one of them little diaphragms in my, you can imitate all kinds of stuff. So I started imitating a dying baby fawn. And that dang thing turned around, started walking right at me, snapping his teeth and stuff. Boo Boo boy.
Well, Boo Boo. Sure is.
Gee, Yogi, what do we do now?
Oh, Richie. Ronnie Page is my dad.
But that was something. The whole time I was squeaking that wounded baby deer, that big gigantic bear is walking at. Well, it's a black bear, but 550's big, and he's snapping his teeth at me.
Shit.
Oh, should I try to imitate the bear?
I don't know
how well that works out.
But just as he got in range, I quit. I quit doing the little call, and he just turned around and ran off.
Oh, wow.
So if you want him to come really close, keep making that baby baby deer.
Oh.
But yeah.
Trying to follow.
Yeah,
Yeah, and that huff. Usually you see that, you're up.
Ronnie Page. That's my daddy, Ronnie Page. Everybody thinks you're my dad, Papa.
Oh, no, way too ugly for that.
I don't know where my dad is. He was in chat. He may have dozed off.
That's a good idea.
I don't know what the hell. This is the problem is I got to go back and read chat because you get comments like this. Cryptids Canada, it's a joke. My dad's partner is part Bigfoot. Like, I want to scroll back and go, okay, where did that start? Hey, Mark. What's up, buddy? I saw you over on Cam's channel. I obviously couldn't stick around very long. Good job. Did they announce when? Did you give a date on when the friggin' 168's coming out?
I'm all ears.
I'm all ears.
And yes, guys, we are supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So it's the least we can do. This one's Hope, Breast Cancer Awareness. Real men wear pink, by the way.
That's right.
I actually saw that on the back of a biker shirt. Guy was riding a Harley, pink shirt, said real men wear pink.
I have seen that too.
So Mark said maybe in a week.
Wow.
It's been this long. What the hell?
Right.
It's another week.
No worries. It'd be just that more perfect.
No, I'm afraid not. The problem is I know I'm going to have something to say about it.
Oh.
Get myself in trouble.
Oh. Well, I think
that's funny. I wore something recently, and Mr. Lee said, "Oh, it's pink." I said, "Let's call it salmon."
Let's call it salmon.
There you are, bad mom.
Right? Well played. Well played.
I got so much guff on that fish boat for wearing that color.
Lockbeard only wears pink panties.
That's, yeah.
That's just, I'm not going to sleep tonight.
Oh, yeah.
The only way I wear pink panties is on my head.
See, look at the comment. Not my doorbell.
Whispers from the dark. Right on. The
Pink Panther never
dark.
cut any flack for wearing
That's
pink.
right.
Damn
Thanks,
Skipper.
Michael. That was one slick dude, too.
Hey, Jamie, how's it going? Whispers from the dark. What's happening? Who else?
Yeah, I think my dad, I don't know where dad went.
Hey, Drake, what's happening, man? What else we got in here? Miss Rill Dill.
Really? Miss Dale's here. Hey.
Hello, Miss Dill. Long time no ocean.
I'm afraid to question this one.
Which one?
Well, like, okay, let's just, like I said, we'll go to random comments, and I don't know what came before.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So let's see. What would you assume this one was before?
Oh, well, bushwhacking. This is
Miss T to chasing the truth, Sean G. A trim, more like an industrial tree trimmer. We'll just leave it that. We're not even going to go back and see what started that one.
No, we don't need to. I think we knew exactly what that meant. Nailed it.
Jen says, "Big Rob, if you're watching, where are you, man?"
Yeah, Big Rob.
I even actually, I think I emailed him the other
It's
day.
like,
See how he was. He didn't get back to me yet.
oh,
Pink
Oh.
pen.
my niece did my nephew's wife did my nails for me. There were some comments on my nails. I never
Eggplant?
do. I don't polish them. I never really do my nails, but
Is that the color? Eggplant?
it's like cat eye. It's pink.
It's not pink.
Yes, it is.
Or purple.
Really, 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 really dark pink.
Yeah.
So pink
Yeah.
is
It's like
purple.
my hair. Like, see, look, imagine my hair.
Purple.
It's burgundy.
So, guys, I mean,
I'm gonna have to ask her. But awesome
we
job.
have about 20 minutes left.
What? Wow, that went
Yeah,
by
we're
just.
already an hour and 38 minutes into this.
I'm
Anybody wants to
freaking
pop on? Say what's
come hang
up.
out with Papa and I.
Yeah.
And I just put the link in chat again.
Eric,
Mark Dodman, take care, buddy. Tight lines, bro.
good night.
Sorry,
Eric's
Everybody
tomorrow.
who's here is like, you'll see me and Mark back and forth in people's chat, in other chats, and you'll see tight lines. It's just a fishing term.
Uh-huh.
You guys know that, but a lot of people don't.
You guys would like the little short I did of all the fish at Sportsman Warehouse out here in Wasilla.
Yeah.
Did I see? That sounds familiar. Might have seen that.
Yeah, I was jealous. You have a Sportsman's Warehouse.
Yeah, so was my nemesis,
Joe?
Mike.
Oh, Mike. No.
WTF Mike.
WTF Mike. I'm
Yeah.
thinking of Sasquatch. That's, for some reason, he popped into my head.
Oh,
Joe.
Joe. Oh, my nemesis. Yeah. So
Listen to Stevie. Hit that like button, folks. Please.
Yeah, he's not here because he's harvest time.
Oh yeah.
Huh? That's later in the year than us. But what was he harvesting? Corn?
I don't know if he's got
I
soy
can't
going
remember what
or.
his crop was. He has a few different crops. I
He
thought.
said it once, but I forgot it.
Yeah. Oh.
What's up, dude?
I've seen this guy before.
Yeah.
I'm doing the live show right after you.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
you're doing something at midnight, aren't you?
I'm gonna do something actually on my main channel after you're done. It's the after party.
Don't go there.
Don't go there.
Let me.
The after
Okay.
party. I've seen that
How you
tried.
doing?
All right, I fixed it.
Oh, you turned off YouTube?
Yeah, I forgot that it was on. Okay, it's all
Moogs,
fixed.
any offshore? Not yet. Not here in Florida. Not yet. I haven't gone out. I used to do offshore fishing when I lived in Jersey.
Mm.
New Jersey. I used to live in Cape May, New Jersey for a little bit.
Right on. I grew up in Point Pleasant.
Oh wow.
You tell him, Annette.
Actually, yeah. It's not my birthday. Oh, on his birthday.
Is it Mr. Lee's birthday?
No, he said it's not his birthday, but does that mean on his birthday he's gonna come on?
Oh.
Please. Look, they're begging too.
I don't know. I got stuck on cannabis there. Hold on.
Oh. I can get stuck on that too.
There we go.
Mr. Lee's like, no. It's okay.
Aww.
Hoosier's like, Annette, we have tried forever.
I need to get that picture. See, right there. It'll go right there.
Oh, of Mr. Lee?
Uh-huh.
I'll send it to you.
Okay.
I love the kitty cat.
Thank you.
Meow.
Yeah, huh?
There you go, Joe. Meow.
Man,
You have your magic cup?
you know what? No, it's upstairs.
Ah. Right.
I left my hat upstairs. I left.
I was going to
everything
say, where's
upstairs.
your hat?
It's upstairs.
Yeah, everything's upstairs.
It sucks because it's raining hard. So for me to go back upstairs, I got to go walk outside and go up the stairs to go back upstairs.
To melt.
I got this. I got my lightsaber.
Hey, now. Oh.
Does an umbrella pop out the end of it? Otherwise, it's useless.
You know.
Don't tell my
we gotta go out in
grandkids
the rain.
that.
You would love to see my little Yoda.
Yeah.
My wife found this. My wife had this Guns N' Roses when they first came out with Appetite for Destruction.
Wow.
Yeah,
Right
broken
on.
clock and everything.
Oh. Huh.
I got to fix it, put together.
It's rocker material there. Hair bands.
Hey, come on.
Well, that's
the
funny
hairband.
because
I hate that name, hairbands.
why? Jealous?
No, hairband. The name hairbands kind of makes fun of the music generation, which the music is talented and they don't get enough credit. So when you hear the word hairband, it kind of degrades the music that came out of that era.
Well, not.
was
I mean, there was some good.
total
There was a lot
rocker.
of good music
Yeah.
came out from hair bands.
Heck yeah.
That was the 80s, man. 80s hair
Mhm.
bands.
Because
I
technically, 70s,
am an
they had
80s
long hair.
child.
No?
What was that, Jackie?
I said I'm an 80s child. Well, I was a 70s child, but yeah, I was a
Well, me
rocker in
too.
the 80s. That's when we put rock into rock and roll. It was in the 80s. Papa.
I'm kind of stuck in the 70s with that one.
50s and 60s. Oh my gosh, I'm older than the dirt under the dirt.
Well, the good thing about the 60s and 70s is the music is still relevant. It doesn't sound outdated. Some stuff in the 80s can
Good
sound
music.
outdated because they were experimenting with keyboards and stuff. So
Yeah.
the best thing about the 70s is you can still listen to it. I mean, it doesn't,
Wait,
you know.
Love the 70s.
it's classic.
Yep.
Yeah, I just listened to a list of 60s and 70s songs before the show, and I went, oh my gosh, I better get those again. Happy birthday, Mr. Lee!
Whether it's your birthday or not.
Bon Jovi, yeah. Yeah, me too, Stevie. I was born in 1970. Right then.
Rolling Stone.
Really?
Yeah.
1950.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
No, 1970.
That was 1950.
Bon
Yes, I
Jovi.
was a Rolling Stone. I was the Stones fan and Beatles fan and Peter, Paul, and Mary and all those gaggy ones. And
Oh, Stevie, you're the same age as
But isn't
me.
it weird? You know, Rolling Stones lost their drummer, and boom, they got another drummer. They're already touring. ZZ Top lost their bass player. Next week, they got a new bass player. I mean, it's like they drop like flies, but they just replace them. It's so
Yeah.
weird. It's
Dude,
Yeah. Ooh, right on, Jen.
Drake, I don't know where Rob is, man. He hasn't been around. It's
He in
self-imposed
timeout?
timeout if he is.
No, he's probably bam-bamming someone around a ring or something. A cage or who knows.
Richie says 80s rock is the jam. 60 to 70. 60s and 70s, not my cup of tea.
well, 60s, 70s, I consider it, you know, serious music. 80s is more a little bit of cocaine, a little bit of drugs, happy time, and then the 90s they all kill themselves. I mean, it's basically true. I mean, it's
That's
yeah,
true.
it's funny how the different ages, like the kind of music that you like is the kind you had when you were growing up, or at least at a certain age. Because it seemed like in the 80s, to me, 80s and 90s, it turned into screech and scream. And that's all I could hear when they played the music. And my kids are just loving it. And I'm going, what? It hurts. It hurts. And I played my music. And my parents said, what? It hurts. It hurts.
You know, the 80s and 90s, like even like back in the 80s, like country music changed. You know, it got its shot in the arm with Garth Brooks and Keith Whitley and
yeah,
that time,
got
that
Shania
era.
Twain.
And you know, it changed.
Yeah,
you
they
know,
started
now it's
to
more
go-
pop country with a lot
They
of
started
things.
to go
but-
towards more pop, but with the country twang to it. Even metal, some metal went to pop. They tried to
Yeah.
go to pop
Disco.
because pop what sells.
We had
You know,
disco.
Why people always ask why the 80s bands make a lot of ballads, because the ballads are the only things that they'll put on the radio. You know, I mean, Metallica didn't hit the radio until they made that song "Slow" off the Justice for All album. You know, it is
Jeez,
what
that
it is.
I remember listening to Metallica. Damn, they've been around a long time.
Mm-hmm.
You just reminded me of something nobody's ever going to believe that happened to Nana and I this year. We were having a camp out. Nana wanted to go find a Bigfoot or find him and see one again. And we just blundered into them. I don't know. I knew they were around there somewhere. But anyway, near the end of the weekend, Nana wanted me to put on some country music. So I opened the doors. I have big speakers in the doors and of my pickup. And just before I turned it on, I hollered at the Sasquatch, "You guys like country?" And that damn thing later on, I don't know, an hour later or something, there was one of them maybe 100 yards away or so, wood knocking to the beat of the music. And nobody's ever going to believe that. And we would have missed it, but the wood knocks were far enough away that they were ever so slightly behind the beat. And I'm going, so Sasquatch like country, huh? I think it was a good song. I think they just like good music. I do.
So Duke,
Duke.
what's up? Duke says, I interviewed Metallica at the beginning of the Master of Puppets tour.
Master of Puppets.
Huh.
That's old school Metallica. That's garage.
Right
sale
on.
Metallica. That's right before they changed with the Black Album when they kind of went towards pop.
Yeah,
I still remember my first concert, man.
I
My
was
first
in high
concert
school
at Arena. Dude,
I
I
was in
still
high
remember
school
to
when
this
Metallica
day.
came out.
My first concert was Rat and Poison, and I was like 14, and I thought I was top shit during that time. I thought, dude, I'm going to Rat. You know, nobody in my school, if you're a metalhead, they called you the devil, devil's music and all that. I'm like, Rat, the devil
Those
music?
damn
It's funny
Christian
to think about it
schools.
now, but back then, they were considered devil's music.
Kidding.
I remember going there with my chest all up, like, yes, yeah. Like,
Rat came up here. My first concert was Nazareth. Do you remember them?
mm-hmm.
Huh.
Hey, they told us the Beatles and the Rolling Stones were devil music too.
Annette's got a question for Papa. You think that the Squatches get the virus?
You know, Annette, sometimes I wonder if those things won't come close to us or, touch us because of what happened to the indigenous Native Americans, which they caught. I mean, measles was the one that really wiped them out. Killed them. Measles was worse.
Yeah, because
Have
they
you
would
guys-
infect blankets and give them to them. That's,
So do you think a virus lives on a blanket more than a couple of minutes?
probably.
That's an interesting topic, thinking about.
It is. It's
the
really
Bigfoot,
interesting.
with
But depends
viruses
on
and
the
stuff.
virus.
I would think living outdoors, they're more in shape
And
than
the
we
type.
are, that their bodies are a lot better immune to fight things where people live in homes, we're not as athletic as the Bigfoots out there. And we kind of let our bodies kind of go, so it's easier to get sick. I mean, I don't know, but it's interesting to think about.
Well,
Yeah,
have you
but it's
seen
also
movie?
the crap that we put into our bodies that makes us
Yeah.
sick. That's killing us.
Yeah.
Exactly. Whatever you buy. I mean, yeah.
I
That
resemble
movie-
that remark.
What was it? It has Sam. What's his sexiness?
The man who killed Bigfoot, who killed
Yes.
Hitler and then killed Bigfoot.
Yeah,
Yeah, with
Yeah.
Sam Elliott.
yeah. He supposedly the Bigfoot in that one was the one that was causing the virus.
Yeah. Yeah, he went and killed it because it had a disease.
Yeah.
I actually saw that movie.
Did you? Right on.
But yeah, I often wonder if that's not why they just plain don't even let them guys see you. They'll be hunting you down.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be seen if you knew that.
Because
was the outcome.
it was this bad, Mogs. There was who was that priest that went down through South America up the Amazon and found millions of people in great big cities, and they would send an emissary out to talk to him, and the emissary would go back and that would wipe out 4 cities, just one person, catching
like
the measles
like a
from
typhoid
him.
Mary type deal.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and then the measles just spread so easy. It's so flippin' contagious. They don't know what it was, measles, smallpox, whatever, but they didn't believe that guy found anything. And he said, there's millions of people there in big cities, and now they're peeling away the jungle and finding out there was big cities there at the same time this guy went up the Amazon. I can't remember his name, but and the same kind of thing happened when they went up the Mississippi.
Wow.
So I wonder, if Sasquatch saw that and went,
Right.
uh-uh.
Right.
We're outta
They're
here.
just going to be like, no, I've seen this play out
Joe
before.
Parker wants to says, Papa, what were you smoking?
Joe, I've smoked about everything there is to smoke. What do you got?
What do you got? Show me
I
what you got.
haven't-
Puff pass, man.
What's this week's flavor?
I feel sad. I'm going to have to miss your guys' show on Thursday.
Why?
Why? What do you got going on?
Flying to California. We're going
Where,
to we're gonna go back to the mountains area where we're gonna try to find that Bigfoot that we saw as a kid.
Oh, really?
We're gonna go back to the origins of that day and just have some fun. My brother's flying from the UK. We're meeting up in California because that's my hometown. And
Oh, do tell. What? Wait. Retreat. Rewind. What you talking about? Right? So you had an encounter when you were a kid.
yeah, well, we think we was Bigfoot. We're all a bunch of kids. I told the story on Russell's channel already. How we all ran after it. We heard it running through the woods. And then we're all every fucking kid grabs stupid weapons. We're all dumb idiots.
Okay, you're all right. I remember now. Okay, thank you. Yeah,
we're gonna go back to the same spot and just.
It's like Sandlot.
Goes anywhere it wants.
Are you gonna bring your lightsaber? Come on, please.
I might have to, right?
You have
Hey, it's a good light for nighttime. It might scare
Right?
them.
I mean, what did you use when you ran after him when you were a kid? I mean, come on. That
I'll grab the green crystal to make this green out of it.
there you go.
Whatever color you want sticking out of your ass,
Oh. You never know. They may be they may be part of the Force. They may be a true Jedi.
Oh yeah.
Never know.
I can have my hopes.
Well, that's cool, dude. That's cool that you're gonna go do that.
Heck yeah.
And then we also have to go to a wedding too.
Oh.
Big
Yeah,
fan
there was a
type
reason.
of deal.
Details.
We're going to a wedding, but since we're there,
Since we're exactly, it's an excuse to go down there and do everything.
sure.
Meanwhile, that's awesome. What part now? Northern California?
Well, I'm from Fresno area.
Oh,
So we have the Yosemite and Sierra Mountains above us.
okay. I was born in San Bernardino, right under the Arrowhead.
And nobody likes Fresno, so nobody goes there.
No one goes to San Bernardino anymore. Anyhow.
I don't know shit about California. Well, I've been there once.
There, it's sandy. That's what matters.
I haven't seen my family for like 10 years down there. I feel bad.
Oh wow.
I go to New York almost every year with the wife's family, and I don't see mine. And California is so much closer to me.
Oh, see, I gotta get to New York too. See, fam. You're in Oregon, right?
No, I'm in Washington, Seattle.
Washington. That's right. Okay. That's right. Just right on. North of Papa.
Yeah, Northwest.
Bakersfield is cool. Bakersfield, where good times go to die, my friend.
Good.
Everybody knows Bakersfield.
Well, what do we got to drive through to get there?
Gypsy, I bought my first car in Fresno.
That car you bought is probably stolen. Fresno's the hot shop area of California. We're the crank capital of the world in Fresno. No, Los Angeles had cocaine. Fresno made crank.
No, Rosie. No.
Stevie.
Come here.
Right on.
Come here.
Judy Wheeler says my last concert was Garth Brooks in Plant City Strawberry Festival.
Really? Somebody just wrote the governor just banned lawnmowers and chainsaws?
So what? Wait, I missed it.
Somebody wrote in the chat, Ms. Dill, saying that up here, the governor banned using lawnmowers and chainsaws.
All for what?
Where?
In Oregon or
I
in
think he was talking about Seattle.
Washington?
Miss Dell put it in the chat.
Bat Mom. That's a nice ride.
Yeah, we had a couple months this year where you couldn't use chainsaws in the forest.
Yeah, well, that was a dry
fire.
season
That
thing.
makes
You
sense.
can't. Yeah, there's fire. That's for fire people. We had that in Arizona too.
I mean, they already banned all plastic bags in stores now, and then you got to buy their brown bags. I mean, it's
You know what? You can don't use plastic, don't use paper. Just get a sack that you can buy from the store that you use every friggin' time.
oh, my wife's got tons of those. She loves.
Because I hate those.
bags.
Those little plastic bags go everywhere.
Yeah.
Oregon made it
Never know where.
mandatory. We don't have those little bags. They have you can get a reusable bag from the store and pay 5 cents to recycle it.
There's a store here called Aldi. They don't even give you bags. You can grab a box if you need one. Otherwise, bring your own.
I just bring my big bad pink bag.
I just wear a skirt and then like a really long one.
They just built a brand new arena for a hockey team, and they named it Climate Change. I mean, that's the name of an arena, Climate Change. Like, come on, people.
Well, it is a climate change when you go into the hockey rink. I mean, it's kind of
true, I guess
a play on words that way.
True.
Well, it looks like it's 9:02. I'm gonna jump off to get ready for my after party show after your show. So it's an after party. Everybody in chat, if you're not tired, you want to stay up, just jump on over to my channel. We're gonna
Rosie, what are you doing?
Connor's gonna be on it, and we're gonna.
There's a method to the madness here.
Yeah, we got Connor. Connor probably got a lot of coffee, and he's ready to go.
Connor.
Oh, y'all have fun with that.
Brother.
Might check it out. Oh, that was. I didn't do that.
He went away. That was like, pew.
Ping, ping, ping.
Oh, what are we getting to see?
Did you fall down? Did you break a hip? You finally broke a hip, didn't you?
Oh, hey. Who's that? Rosie?
They're saying hi to you, Rosie.
Hi, Rosie.
She's in trouble. She was trying to go outside and bark.
With the headphones. Connor don't need coffee, says Joe. No shit.
Oh my gosh, Connor on coffee?
No.
That's like me on energy drinks. Come on. Really?
That's bad.
It might work back. Might work backwards.
Where he falls asleep.
It might slow him down, calm him down, like with people with ADD like me. I take speed and go to sleep.
I think he'd need a trank dart.
A trank dart. Elephant level.
That might, yeah. Thorsian, yeah.
He's like, I had iced coffee once.
He's like a Hammy the squirrel. You remember when they gave him that energy drink? Pew! And like the world just kind of stopped for a moment. You see this?
Danny's like, imagine Connor on meth. No.
Well, they're. Shut up now.
Let's leave that alone. Joe's like, I don't know. The Bud Light slowed him down a little. At friggin' ones in Tennessee. He was drinking Joe's Bud Lights. I'm guessing, yeah, he was pretty mellow at night.
Oh, okay. Right on. Now we know. Didn't he have another movie that came out?
I have no idea.
Okay. My dad was perfect. Oh my gosh.
Well, there is a spot, man, that you get right here that will just fucking put you down.
I think they teach that in the
Navy. I do
it
for myself sometimes. I'm like, oh shit, there it is. Found it.
Yep.
Stevie B's like, he's still coming off the iced coffee.
Right?
Well, guys, we are at 2 hours. Papa, thanks for popping on.
You bet.
Papa.
I knew it was going to be a slow night. I had to, please, guys, don't think I'm a dick for, dealing with Forest of Monsters. You guys understand. It's shows for everyone, but, you can't have the same people on every day. And it was every day. I don't mind if he comes on, once a month,
Right.
But, do your thing.
Yep.
You're doing well.
We definitely want to support,
Absolutely.
others. And that's, you're really awesome about that.
Thank you. So, guys, don't forget, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Do your part to support,
No. Turn that chair so nobody can see me.
real men wear pink.
That's right.
If you guys...
Hi,
Your giggles.
Nana. I'll quit it.
Stevie
awesome.
said, I have 4 subs. Yoo-hoo, woohoo.
Woo!
She's got a channel.
Did she have a channel now?
Oh, wait. I'm not even going to finish reading what she said. I'm just going to click on what Megan said. You are not a dick, however, a tool comes to mind. And hello.
What?
Love you too, Megan. A tool comes to mind too.
I'm looking.
Nothing, Nana, nothing.
Bob, I'm going to throw you backstage. Thank you so much for showing up.
Yeah, okay, thanks a lot.
We'll be back in a minute. Well, guys, another show in the books.
Yeah, that went by actually.
It was a busy night. I mean, all over the place tonight. Between, Bigfoot Odyssey. Danielle is doing that show over there. The Larry Badson. So I guess that's why Carrie had to go somewhere else to do his. I'm kidding. But no, she was on, and then Dixie Cryptic came on, and I'm being nice.
Okay, I know.
It was a busy night. Paranormal Roundtable was on at the same time, and everybody's all over the place. We just, when I saw like 1,300 watching Cam's show, I was like, damn.
That's awesome.
I was gonna have people like go over there and drop hints. Hey, when you're done here, because I did. Before I left, I was like, hey, enjoy the show. WTF live in 30 minutes. But that's Cam's channel. I didn't ask permission to do that. But there's no moderators there, so I was like, well, what the hell? I said, stop by at the end of this show. I did say that. I didn't say leave this show. Come see me.
All right.
Stop by after the end of the show. So, anyway.
I like to tell people in comments and stuff on different channels, like outdoor stuff, when they say in the comments like they have experiences, whether paranormal or Bigfoot or whatever, I always invite them over here to check out the chat. And,
come tell your story.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
All right. So, if you guys like the show, hit that like button. If you're new, subscribe. We're always happy to get more subscribers. I'm this close to 1,500.
See, I want to start doing more shorts and stuff for the channel.
Yeah, I got to get back into that too. I haven't been going out much. There's only so many lizards and frogs you can. Oh, I still got the owls though. I should throw some more owl shorts up.
Yeah. For whatever reason, they do, I don't know. I think the algorithms are changing, and they're almost like you almost have to make shorts now to get traffic directed to your channel, it seems like.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. At least that's what I'm hearing from.
I'll have to look into that. But no, I mean, I already do them. I just haven't done one in a while.
Yeah.
Depends where I'm at and if I have signal.
I did that one the other night, and that was fun.
Yeah.
We'll do more.
Well, thank everybody. Oh, Flat Rock, what's up, man? Thank you.
Hey.
He says you get bonuses for shorts.
Okay.
I'm guessing. I don't know.
I just like them because they're convenient.
All right. Again, thank you. Great job.
Thank
and
you.
everybody in chat, you guys are awesome. We love you.
Yes.
Sean, Miss T, Leslie. I don't know if she bailed early. But yeah, everybody that shows up, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
If you guys are so inclined, you want to donate to the channel, you can find the PayPal link on my page on the banner in the right lower hand corner of the banner, or go back to I'll put it in chat.
somewhere.
in description somewhere. You'll find it. It helps. Everything helps, guys. You know,
It does.
I'm struggling. I got, you know, I'm nervous,
Mm.
but it is what it is. It always works out. So
Yeah.
anyway, I'm babbling.
All blessings would be appreciated.
Indeed.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
guys. Have a great night.
Yeah.
Peace and God bless.
We'll see you soon.